Welcome back to Prince Bike Update, your one-stop destination for the latest and most detailed bike reviews and news. Today, we're diving into one of the most talked about motorcycles of the year, the 2025 Yamaha R350. This bike is creating serious waves in the biking community, and for good reason. Yamaha has finally brought back a true middleweight supersport that blends everyday usability with thrilling performance. So grab your helmet, sit back, and let's break down everything you need to know about the all-new R350. Let's start with a little bit of background. The R350 isn't just a new nameplate, it represents Yamaha's effort to bridge the gap between the R3 and the more aggressive R6 or R7. It's designed for riders who want more power than a 300cc but aren't quite ready to jump into the deep end with a 600cc or higher machine. In essence, it's the spiritual successor to what many fans were hoping would return, a lightweight, fast, and stylish machine that doesn't burn a hole in your pocket. Under the hood, or more accurately, under the fairings, is an all-new 349cc parallel twin engine. It's liquid-cooled, fuel-injected, and tuned to deliver a balance between punchy mid-range torque and high-revving excitement. This engine is capable of producing around 45 horsepower at 11,000 RPM and around 35 Nm of torque. That might not sound earth-shattering on paper, but once you're on the saddle, the power delivery feels incredibly responsive and eager. It's a perfect bike for both weekend canyon carving and weekday commutes. One of the best parts of the R350 is the way it handles. Yamaha has taken inspiration from the larger R7 and incorporated a lightweight delta box frame, which not only improves rigidity but also shaves off unnecessary weight. The bike comes in at just under 170 kilograms. Wet weight, which makes it one of the lightest in its class. Combine that with a wheelbase of 1,370 mm and a low seat height of 785 mm, and you've got a machine that feels incredibly nimble and confidence-inspiring, especially for newer riders or those upgrading from a 150 or 250cc class bike. When it comes to suspension, Yamaha didn't cut corners. The R350 gets upside-down 37mm kib front forks and a monoshock at the rear, both tuned for sporty riding yet comfortable enough for daily use. Whether you're carving twisties or stuck in city traffic, the suspension setup adapts impressively well. The brakes also deserve a special mention, a 298mm disc up front with dual piston calipers and a 220mm rear disc, supported by a dual-channel ABS system for safety. The braking bite is sharp, predictable, and exactly what you want on a sport bike. Now let's talk about the electronics package. While the R350 doesn't come loaded with rider modes or a move-based cornering ABS like some higher-end machines, Yamaha has included just the right features to keep the cost down and performance up. You get ride-by-wire throttle, slipper clutch, an optional quick shifter. Yes, that's right, the quick shifter is available on the higher variant and makes a massive difference during aggressive upshifts. The inclusion of traction control as standard is also a welcome addition, helping newer riders stay safer in low traction conditions. On the design front, the R350 continues Yamaha's R-Series legacy with sharp, aggressive styling. From the front, it's hard to tell it apart from the R7A, and that's a good thing. You get full LED lighting, a split twin-eye headlamp setup, and a sculpted fuel tank that looks muscular and aerodynamic. The side fairings are sharp and contoured to direct airflow efficiently while giving the bike a true supersport character. The tail section is sleek, minimal, and ends with a neat LED taillight unit. One standout design element is the fully digital TFT instrument cluster, which replaces the older LCD units we've seen in entry-level Yamahas. It's a 5-inch color display that offers a crisp readout of all vital information: speed, RPM, gear position, fuel range, average fuel economy, and even smartphone connectivity via Yamaha's Y-Connect app. Through the app, you can monitor service intervals, receive call and message notifications, and even track your ride statistics. It's a premium touch that really elevates the riding experience. Let's move on to comfort and practicality. The R350 is a sport bike, Yes, but Yamaha has made it surprisingly usable for everyday riding. The clip-on handlebars are slightly raised for a more relaxed riding position compared to the aggressive stance of the R6. The footpegs are rear set but not uncomfortably high. You can easily ride this bike for an hour or two without fatigue, and even longer if you're used to sporty ergonomics. The seat cushioning is decent, though pillion comfort is still pretty minimal, which is expected in this segment. Fuel efficiency is another plus, thanks to the efficient engine tuning and Yamaha's experience in making balanced motors. The R350 is expected to return around 28 to 32 km per liter depending on how you ride. With an 11-liter fuel tank, that gives you a range of over 300 kilometers on a full tank, which is great for long weekend rides. Now let's talk pricing. The 2025 Yamaha R350 is expected to be priced at around a superscript 13.65 lakh ex showroom in India, which translates to roughly $5,000 in global markets, though this can vary based on import duties and local taxes. For what it offers in terms of performance, features, and design, that's a seriously competitive price. It undercuts many larger sport bikes while offering a more engaging ride than the smaller 300cc machines. So, who is the R350 for? If you're a beginner who's outgrown your 150 or 250cc bike and want something more thrilling without jumping into a liter class monster, this is for you. If you're an experienced rider looking for a fun, lightweight bike that's easy to manage on city roads and weekend rides, this is also for you. Yamaha has truly nailed the middleweight formula here. Some of the key highlights that make the Yamaha R350 a strong contender in its segment include its sporty yet refined engine, lightweight and agile chassis, premium suspension, excellent braking setup, and its RDNA design language that looks absolutely stunning. Add the optional quick shifter and modern electronics, and you've got one of the most complete packages under a superscript 14 lakh. To sum it all up, the 2025 Yamaha R350 is not just a motorcycle, it's a statement. A statement that says performance doesn't have to come at the cost of practicality, that thrilling rides can also be affordable, and that Yamaha still knows how to make a bike that appeals to the heart as much as to the head. That's it for today's deep dive into the all-new Yamaha R350. What do you think? Is this your next upgrade? Or are you waiting for something bigger or better? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more honest and exciting motorcycle reviews right here on Prince Bike Update. Until next time, ride safe and ride smart. Catch you in the next video.